guys, this is your friend Risha. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be creating an under drawing using code in Code.org Artist Lab. So this one we're going to create is really special because I know a lot of people, which I know, usually like rainbows, and I love rainbows. You might have seen rainbows in your life. You might have drawn rainbows on a paper. You might have seen images of rainbows. You might love rainbows. But today, you are going to draw a rainbow using code. You might be thinking it's going to be really hard to draw, but no, it's really easy. You just have to use a loop, a new kind of loop. We are going to be using the for loop. So the for loop has 3 intervals: the first interval, second interval, and the last interval. So we're going to be using those intervals to draw some stuff. We're going to use those intervals to draw a rainbow. So let's get started. First thing is we're going to go to code.org. I am already logged in. If you want to go ahead and log in, you could go ahead. If you don't have an account, you could create an account. Oops. Not code.org. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go to Artist Lab. Okay, so we're going to name this rainbow. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how it's going to look after we're done. So this is how it's going to look after we're all done. And it's going to be really beautiful and really cool. So you might be wondering, how did I get the background? Because we have no block to set the background. So how I did it was I made a for loop. I used a for loop. First, you could go to the actions and grab the jump to top left. And we'll go to loops and we'll find for loop, this one, the first one. And you could keep it to I if you want, but I'm going to change it to counter. So from, let's just say 398 to 1, and we're going to count by 1. Okay, so using this, it's going to go inside 1, inside 1, inside 1, and it's going to be squares inside each other. And count by 1 is because we wanted like the space between the 2 squares. Since we don't want it too close, that wouldn't look like a nice background. So since I wanted like a plain color, I'm just going to keep only like small dot away. So after that, in that, I'm going to go to functions and get that draw square function. So the function helps us draw a square, but inside that function, they have a real code. So I'm going to set the length to a variable. So if you go to variables and you get the counter, it's going to look really cool. So you see, right away, I got my background. So if you want it, you could just keep it plain like this, or you could go to brushes and set a color, or set a random color. I want mine to be a random color, so I'm just going to keep it like that. Next is going to be our making of rainbows. So first thing, I'm going to make it like a real rainbow-wise color. So I'm going to start off with red. I'm going to go to brushes and set color to red. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another for loop. Okay. I'm going to just keep this to I. Then I'm going to set it to 360. The first interval is going to be 360. Second interval is going to be 180, count by 1. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is jump. If you go to actions, you could see this one, the second last block. Just get that. it takes some time sometimes. Jump to 200 over minus 200. So I'm just going to run it and show it to you guys how it's going to work. Oh wait, before I do that, sorry, I meant 250. Sorry about it. So you know how it's going inside to, it's gonna go outside to inside the background, because we made it square. So if you made it to an under shape, it would do the same thing, but it's going to be a different shape. So functions are really helpful. They're really easy to use and really helpful. Okay, now see how it's going to jump to a special place. So this block really helps us jump to a special place we want. So there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to actions and get the last block. And instead of the numbers, I'm going to take off the numbers, go to variables, and get I. So sometimes you just have I just right on top. Sometimes you have to scroll down to find it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do move forward 140 degrees. Whoa, isn't that so cool? So this is going to repeat every time, guys. It's just going to keep on repeating and repeating and repeating. Because it's going to be the same thing, but the size is going to get smaller. So we're not going to change anything with this part of the code rather than the background. We're just going to keep it there. But if you see this part right over here, from set color to red until here, we're going to change the color, of course, because we want it to be colorful. But we're going to keep everything else same. And the thing we're going to change is we're going to have these same blocks, but the thing that's going to change is the number in the last move forward block. So you guys are going to get it, what I mean. So I'm just going to pause the video because you guys try it by yourself. So I'm just going to pause the video and be right back. And before I pause the video, I'm telling you guys, the only thing that's going to change is the color. You don't have to do the color that I did. You could change it up. Then the move forward number. First we had it to 140. You could change it by 20 less. Then you could keep on going. So you could do how many layers as you want, like how many parts as you want. I'm gonna do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but you could actually do 4. It's based on you. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to show it to you at the end after I'm done. So have fun. I'll be right back. If you want more time, just pause the video, as you know. Hello again. I'm back with written code. So just in case if you want to check it, I'm just going to show you guys what else I have written to the code, just in case. So the red part was what we written together. So I did the same thing, but as you see, the color changed, of course, every time. Let's see there. And like I told you, you don't have to put the same color or you don't have to do it that many times. And the only thing that have changed is the number here. As you see, everything is the same, but the only thing that have changed is the number here. Here was 120, changed it to 110, then, okay, right here was 140, red was 140, orange was 120, Yellow was 110, then I changed green to 1.5. You know, it kind of just keep on going low and low and low. So that's how I did. Now let's see if it works. Let's see. Okay, so we did the background. It's gonna start doing the background now. It's doing our background. The saying you guys, the cool part about drawing rainbows is that you could do like drawing rainbows by yourself is really cool with your own imagination because you get to pick your own colors. I'm just doing the rainbow colors, but as I told you, you could change everything. You could even change the background color to a special like a special pattern. Look at it here. So let's see, it's working. Okay, it did the red. Now it's doing our orange layer. Our yellow layer. It's getting super exciting as we see it go through. Green, blue, purple, pink. Hooray! We did it, guys! We made our new drawing. This drawing you might have thought really hard to create before, but you just noticed it's really easy now. I really hope you guys had fun, and always remember to share your happiness with everyone by clicking the share button in code.org, and you can share it to your family, anybody. Remember to subscribe my channel and ring the bell button for more notifications. Bye. See you next time.